February is Mentoring Month, and there's a growing need for people willing to help shape the lives of young people.
Dozens of children are currently on a wait list just in Dakota County alone. Leah Beno takes us to Burnsville to meet a young man who says without his mentors, his life would not be the same.
All right, make sure everyone has 7.
I got 7.
Just a couple of hours after school at the Hayden household is something 16-year-old Quentin looks forward to every week.
I've been in the program for a while, but I went through so many families, so it's like I never really had people that understood like what I like and what I like to do, and then like they introduced me to try new things, which is all like I never had that either. My confidence went up a lot because, you know, I can act myself around them.
Q, as he likes to be called, first met Emily and Andrew when he was just 10 years old. His mom had a mentor growing up and realizes the value on a variety of levels. As a single mom of Q and his 2 sisters, she found Kids N Kinship based in Dakota County, which connects kids with adult role models to spend at least 1 hour a week with.
Here's literally what you need to be a mentor. You need to be a caring human, someone who is safe, and preferably someone who drives.
Executive Director Alicia Crudup says her challenge is the 35 young people currently on her wait list eager to find mentors. That number is up from about 24 waiting for mentors in previous years. The list includes mostly boys between 5 and 16 years old from single-parent households.
Post-COVID, young people really getting back into this social space has really been a challenge in ways that we as adults can't fathom, right? Like, this is all we've ever known is socializing, going to see people, meet people. Their whole lives, for many of them, were disrupted for nearly 3 years, almost. And they're really getting back into the rhythm, but finding themselves disconnected even from their peers and their parents. And so when you talk about a mentor, that really gives you a bonus friend, like someone who isn't your parents, they're not a teacher, they're just this adult who's committed to helping you become a better human.
The Haydens say people too often overthink being a mentor. Being a perfect family or having extra time is not a requirement.
You're not taking on a lot of extra load, right? You're bringing a kid into your daily life. So we eat dinner, we go kick a soccer ball outside or throw a football or play basketball or go to a park. And we just play games. We just exist. Right.
Occasionally, they get to do extra special things through optional outings that otherwise no one here would be doing, from apple orchards to Vikings games.
Perfect.
But Q admits it's the simple time around the dinner table he values the most, when he can open up and share about his life, good or bad. On this day, it was a recent test on his mind worth celebrating.
So I got nervous, and I slowed down, took some deep breaths, and I passed.
Yes.
So I only got 3 wrong.
It's helped us prioritize intentionality. I feel like it was always really easy to just like pack our schedules, and pretty soon it's like you're plowing through days, weeks, months, and you're like, wait a second, did we even connect during those times? And so planning these consistent activities with Clinton has made us like value. We need a time, we need a place to build relationships.
Technically, Q will age out of the program this year, but while becoming a member of this growing family, there's mutual expectation and hope he'll have a seat at the table and all the life guidance he could ever need or want for years to come.
It's great to have a long friendship like this. Consider them family, and I can't say that about a lot of people.
Leah Beno, Fox 9.